Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana. If you're new here, I'm a third-year law student in New York, and this week is my last full week of classes for the spring semester and my last full week of law school ever. Scary, but exciting at the same time. This week's vlog is going to be all about how I'm preparing for finals, and I will go through my final exam study schedule and all of that good stuff. I have class in 2 minutes, so I'm gonna skip the whole montage of me in class this week. You guys know the deal. If you want to see those types of videos, go back on my channel. There's plenty of weeks in my life during this semester that I did. Make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss a video, and let's get into it. Guys, I've been the worst this week with vlogging. So I am going out to dinner for my best friend's birthdays, and Matt just went to get gas because obviously I am not ready yet. I need to decide what jacket to wear over this. Should I wear a blazer? I don't like that. I'm like full glam because I had to send in pictures to the photographers for our graduation, our virtual one. So I was going to use my pictures for my shoot, but since my shoot is on Sunday and that's the day that the pictures are due, I had to take my own. And I think they came out pretty good. I just haven't even gotten to go through them yet. All right, so let me get a jacket. We're going with the leather jacket, which actually I really like. I haven't worn it in for evs. I hear Matt's car. Let's do the Gucci, and I just need to get a mask, which actually I think I have one in here. Perfect. Okay, mask, good. Some extra lip gloss, and probably my ID. My ID would be good. I'm such a hot mess. Okay, we're good to go. Ready, set, go. Guys, sudden turn of events. Honestly, this entire week has been a sudden turn of events because why is there pretzels? I gotta put those back. There's so much going on right now in my mind. That sounds crazy. It's 11:22. I don't know about you. It's 11:22. I have a lot of makeup on my face right now, and it's gotta come off. So I'm going to use my new facial brush. It's cleansing brush that I got on Amazon, and cleanse my face, get all the makeup off, and then I'm going to sit in front of my steamer. Then I'll tone and moisturize, and then I need to go to bed. Also, I am going to go fill up a water bottle with lemon and ice because that is definitely necessary, considering the fact that I am drunk right now. Love it. Love that for me. I haven't been like drunk in a minute, but honestly, I feel like the month of May I'm gonna be getting lit because I'm graduating law school. Yeah, so wouldn't you get drunk too? Yes, can't wait. My armpit. Put that on my to-do list for tomorrow. Shave the pits. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and tolerating me. new desk bike. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go into more detail about that on my TikTok this week, but I literally just opened this up today, and there'll be a more formal video when I have more time because I am very stressed, and that's kind of why like I didn't vlog this week really. Like, it's Saturday now. I vlogged a little bit yesterday, but other than that, I kind of like kept to myself this week. I just finished all of my outlines, which is very exciting. And then tomorrow I have my, oh, I just like hit something. Tomorrow I have my photo shoot, finally. I feel like I've been talking about this and preparing for this for like 2 weeks. But the rest of this vlog, I'm going to share with you my finals study schedule and just what my tips are for getting ready for law school final exams, and especially taking exams at home. So before we get into the tips and tricks and all that stuff, I need to kind of like make a mental to-do list right now. And you know it's final season when you have to make a to-do list at 8 o'clock at night for the rest of the night. So I just finished eating dinner, and I have about 20 minutes left of this SVU episode, so I'm going to watch it. Then I am going to shower and give myself a tan because I didn't get to go to the tanning salon today to actually get a professional spray tan. So I'm just going to self-tan myself for my photo shoot tomorrow. Then I have to blow dry my hair, and I'll do my tips and stuff as I am doing all those things. So I won't be just like sitting in one spot being boring. And yeah, so let's get into it. All right, I'm showered and tanned, and I hope to God it comes out good because it's the first time I'm using that specific tanning brand. And like, I mean, I've used their tanning like oil, but that's the first time I'm using their self tanner. So I guess it's gonna be funny if it's actually not good. It's actually not gonna be funny. It's gonna be horrible, but it is what it is. So while I brush my hair and prepare for bed, because it's literally almost 1 in the morning, I'm gonna tell you what my top tips are for preparing for finals. And I'm gonna pop up my finals study schedule right there. I always make a study schedule because if I don't, I will not stick to the plan. I also will have no idea like what I'm doing on a day-to-day, and I am the type of person that needs to have a specific plan, otherwise I'll never get anything done. I'll say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and then like the whole day goes by and I don't do it. So I need to make sure I have a specific plan. I usually do a month out, but this semester I wasn't able to because I had some take-home exams, and it was just like super weird with COVID and everything. They didn't tell us exactly what days our finals were because we got extra study/reading days because they didn't give us a spring break, and it was just like a whole weird thing. But normally I do know when my finals are, and I'm able to plan like a full month ahead. But yeah, so I think planning a full month out and having a date set for your outlines to be done, and then you plan out when you're going to do your practice questions and review your outline or make flashcards or whatever you need to do. So I haven't done flashcards because I really only do flashcards to memorize, and that was back when COVID wasn't a thing and some of my tests were closed book, so I had to memorize things, and I love doing flashcards for memorization. I'll definitely bring those back for bar prep. How I set up my study schedule, so I like to prioritize by the credits each course is worth, because I'm not going to spend equal amounts of time on a 5-credit class versus a 2 or 3 credit class. So you definitely need to take that into consideration when you're making your study schedule, and also when the test is, and then when you're thinking about like what class is the most difficult for you and what class is the easiest, then you don't need to really allocate as much time for the easier class. I have one easy class this semester that I haven't even done, like pretty much, there's no readings for it. It's just like so chill. So that I'm not even worried about, but I am allocating as a take-home test. So I'm allocating like 3 days to get it done, and then I'm gonna submit it, and that's it. Take-home tests are cool. I mean, every test is take-home in COVID, but I do have 3 final exams this semester that are at a certain time, and I have to submit it because it's timed, and then the other 2 I can do whenever I want. So I allocated that into my study schedule as well. So taking tests at home, let's do some tips for taking tests at home. Obviously, I have my own study space. I've created that. It was not looking like that back when I was a 2L. I had like a really tiny desk, and I really didn't spend much time at home doing homework because I was in the library like 95% of the time. Like if I came home after a day of being at school from like 9 a.m. to like 9 at night, I would leave and I would go home and I would not do any law school things. So when we switched to remote learning, it was really difficult for me to like turn it off, because coming home, like I would stop doing law school stuff when I came home, because I would be at school all day and I was in the library and I did all my studying. But now it's just like, it doesn't stop. And I'm looking at my desk and it's like haunting me, you know? So that has been difficult, but I just went on a tangent. Like, what am I even saying? So yes, you have to have your study space, and I have mine. I make sure that when I'm taking my take-home exams that I tell Matt when they are, and I either tell him like, you cannot leave the bedroom, don't be walking behind me, don't be coming out into the living room, don't be making noise. If you have to go on a phone call, like step outside, because sometimes, like a couple times he was working from home, but he's been really good with it. The first time I ever took a test was my first final last spring, midst of COVID. I literally was like having a breakdown. He is like playing video games, like acting like nothing's different, and I'm taking this test and all I hear is him like talking to his friends. I lost my shit. I was like, you need to shut the fuck up. I'm taking this test and I'm like not gonna finish it if you keep talking. It was horrible. I mean, and it honestly hasn't really gotten much better, but at the end of the day, it's like we gotta do what we gotta do. So I make it work. And that's why I also think just like practice questions is one of the biggest things for me, because I struggle with timing. I've struggled with timing since taking the LSAT. It's always just been an issue for me, and even more so like writing essays. I'm good with like multiple choice exams, so like even with the bar, I'm gonna have to like really practice my timing. So that's why practice questions are just key, and just doing the ones that your professor gives you, and just the ones in the book, in the case book, in the notes section. Like just find whatever you can and do them. and schedule it in on your study schedule, because that's how you'll hold yourself accountable to actually do the practice questions. Because during my 1L year, like, I really didn't, and it showed. And I also, like, along the way learned what to listen for when I was in class, like thinking about the final exam. So like, I'm thinking about the final exam like the first day of class. This semester in particular, my secure transactions professor would specifically say, like, don't worry about this, it's not gonna be on the exam, like, I'm not gonna test you on this. So like, I would just like highlight and star, like, if I took reading notes on it, like, this is not going to be on the exam, so like, I'm not going to waste my time and put it in my outline. So also goes with things that they say that it is going to be on the exam, or they just talk about all the time that they're obsessed with, that they have this one like hypo that they just always bring up, and like 9 out of 10 times it's probably going to be on the exam. So there's only so much that they could test you on. So I feel like after your first year, you really kind of learn the game, and law school really is a game. Like, you have to learn how to play it, and you have to learn how to get into your professor's head, if that makes sense. Because like, a lot of people will ask me on TikTok, like, oh, will you sell your outline, blah blah blah. Like, my outline is not going to make sense to you, because it's basically keyed to my specific professor, my specific class, and like the specific case book. What's the point of you using my outline? It doesn't really make sense. So that's just my take on that. I think I'm gonna try to edit this video so you guys can have it for tomorrow, and hopefully go to bed before 3 o'clock in the morning. But let me know in the comments if you guys have any other questions as far as final exams go. I will definitely be doing a like full finals week vlog. Maybe not this coming week, but the next week. We'll see what happens. I haven't really thought about it. I've just been like super stressed, and I have my photo shoot tomorrow, so I've been thinking about that too. And all right, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was a little bit all over the place, but honestly, the next few weeks is gonna be like that. So enjoy. I love you guys, and you really just like keep me sane. So if you like this video and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys next week.